You can put an SD card in this up to 256 gigabytes as well. You also get a button on the left hand side for Jovi, which is Vivo's smart assistant or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter, you're not going to use it anyway. But overall, I really like the design. I like the color that I chose. And overall, it just is a really well put together phone. It's got USB-C charging, which is really good because Vivo hung on to that micro SD far too long. The bottom bezel is a little bit on the larger side, but compared to, for example, the Realme X, which is definitely a competitor to this phone, it's about the same size. You get a water drop notch, so you don't get that fully bezel-less display, but that does help cut down on thickness and weight of the device. From my very quick usage in the unboxing, the OLED screen seems very good and very bright. Absolutely no problems there. First reaction is that the bottom bezel is a little bit on the large side. Now, cheaper phones, you're gonna get this, but even compared to maybe like the CC9 from Xiaomi and very quickly the Redmi K20, yeah, it is a little bit bigger, but to be honest, it's not really a deal breaker for me. I think you get a lot of features in this, and I really don't know how Vivo have made this phone so light, considering it's got a really big 4,500 mAh battery. So I'm guessing maybe the back is plastic and not glass. That would be lighter, and maybe the frame is plastic, although it feels really good and solid like metal. But either way, I like the way that the phone's put together. You get some selfie modes on here. I'm just going to turn this beauty setting down a bit because it's a bit crazy. I like to have it on 0. That's a bit better. I'm exposed a bit better. But you can change a lot of the settings. You can go through a few different colors here. Obviously, you're probably not going to use them that much, but every phone has them. Another thing is that the selfie camera is in that notch, so it's in the middle. I prefer it when it's in the middle. If it's in a notch or if it's in a pop-up, doesn't really matter, but having it in the middle is better than having it off to the side. The front selfie camera is 32 megapixels and it can record up to 1080p video. No stabilization on that one though, so I'm trying to hold the phone as steady as I can. But the back cameras are interesting. The addition of that ultra-wide camera is really great at this price point, and it's going to give you so many more options.